Throughout our whole life, we are communicating with other people every day. And however, we don't pay that much attention to this aspect of our life. And later, when we don't remain attentive in situations when we communicate with others, when we don't remain mindful, in most cases, we create habitual habits of communication. They are not always good, and in most cases, to be honest, they don't affect us in a good way. We forget that communication is something by which we can help others change their life, to change their emotions, to create beautiful bonds. And we underestimate the ability to communicate. If we are developing ourselves, we want to make sure that we know how to communicate on a high vibrational level. So, we usually use words repetitively without thinking about deeper meaning of this word and how this specific word, phrase or sentence can affect other person and you. For example, if you're meeting with your friend often and this friend is always late and you tell them, why you're always late? It affects this person negatively and you don't realize that by saying this, you are not going to improve this situation. Instead, you can replace it with saying and advising this person how can be faster and discover why this person is late. Not to grumble, oh, you're late, because it's loaded with your emotional weight, and you give it to other person. And if you're angry because of this, you're giving this anger, you're exchanging energies with this person. Each word that we utter, is full of our emotions. We don't realize this because this is so automatic, but whenever we speak with anyone, it's exchange not only of our thoughts, but also our energies, our emotions. If we are not sincere with ourselves and we cheat other people, we are not sending genuine emotions, and we trick ourselves to don't say our thoughts. Because if we would share our thoughts with others, they will probably think that we are crazy, because we all have stupid, crazy, unimaginable thoughts about everything. Of course, with meditation we can mitigate, we can soothe, we can alleviate these feelings and come back to the peace. But our mind is usually frisky and it is constantly thinking about anything. But okay. In high vibrational communication, we should replace these words like always, etc. We should replace them with a more high vibrational words in order to actually help each other growth and not go down. Because if we share our negative emotions through toxic sentences, phrases to other people, we are also making them their life worse. Because if you say something to other person, this word is going to stuck in the subconscious mind of this person, and it's going to affect them a little or more emotionally. Because every day we get this baggage of memory. Our memory is practically virtually infinite, because each day is remembered in our subconscious mind, but we are not able to consciously get access to everything that is in our head. But however, everything we say to other people is affecting their life in our life. So stop saying negative things to people, negative phrases that are habitual, that you always say, oh, you're late, you're lazy, you're this. Because by this labeling other people, we are not helping them to change. We all want to grow. We all want to become the best versions of ourselves. So we should not put these labels seriously and often on other people, especially these very negative ones, like you're ugly, you're a terrible person, you're a toxic person. Okay, this might be fact that some acts, some part of this person is toxic. However, you should be more specified with your communication in order to make it more effective. Because even if second person is not conscious that communication is important and the way how you specify what you say to other person is crucial, it can make very big difference, and people are going to notice this, that when they communicate with you, there is something different, and they feel more connection. They feel that you can more understand them, that your words are supporting them. And yes, it doesn't matter with whom you are talking with. If you will upgrade your communication, your whole relationships, your social situation is going to be different. We cheat ourselves very often, and when we are alone, by habit, by toxic, by, let's say, traumas, by past resentment, in very frequently, by my experience, we cannot be sincere with ourselves, and even this self-talk in our head is not positive. It's not increasing our vibrations. And by meditation, by doing self-insight, by looking into ourselves, we can see what words are affecting us in a positive way. And also it works with other people, because some people can construe some word as negative and some people as positive. But in most cases, there are some words that are interpreted and positive for all people. Like, you're beautiful, you're worthy, you're amazing, you're great, I love you, I'm so grateful that you are with me, I'm so grateful that I met you. These are the words that are going to positively influence everyone, and they are going to rise our vibration. And if you rise our vibration, we are going to create a better world, and we are going to become better version of ourselves. Because how we want to become better version of ourselves if we don't take care of our communication? We communicate all time with other people and with ourselves. But first step is to go back to the present moment, to observe, to see how these words affect us, to dissect what makes these words negative, to see who was telling these words to you and how it affected you. Maybe if you're young, somebody tell you that you're a loser, you don't know how to do this, you cannot do this. These are labels that other people pull on us without knowing that they can affect us in a very negative way. They have good intentions, but they are not aware how their communication affects others. And now, if you know that communication is crucial for life, but this communication, as I said, conscious communication, high vibrational communication, now you can transform life of others and yours by slowly every day changing the way you talk to yourself, to others, and by saying beautiful things to others in order to uplift their lives. To not put labels, because once we form opinion about something, it's hard to change it, because it becomes habitual and it changes into our belief. And if we have too many false beliefs, our communication is not going to be effective, because we will not see the truth. And we will see the truth when we come back to the present moment. And our communication will go higher. Also, in many situations, no communication is also communication. When we sit and say nothing, we just are, we can communicate through our energy. This is higher form of communication, and you must be very sensitive to feel it, because not everybody is going to feel it, because we must be sensitive in order to feel other person's energy. If our energy is low, we are not going to feel other people's energies, and when our energy is high, when our consciousness is here, and we are not submerged in our thoughts all the time, it will be easier for us to feel other people's energies. This is not fairy tales, this is just facts. You need to be present, you need to be mindful in order to see this and to understand how communication is essential in our life, especially this high vibrational. I hope you like this video. Leave a like, comment, see my other videos, and that's all for today's video. Bye bye, I love you.